Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we are going to actually start the roof raise. And although I didn't film a lot of raising the actual roof, I showed you everything that we're doing as far as inside the bus after we raise the roof. The main reason I didn't film the actual raising of the roof is because there was a lot of intricate parts moving and we wanted to make sure everything was right and square. In the previous video, I did show you guys how I made the cuts along the front, a few cuts along the front, and then a few cuts along the side, to make sure that the bus would separate the top and the bottom once we made all the cuts along the windows themselves. And this is kind of the aftermath, and I kind of want to give you just an idea of some small things that we're doing inside and starting to put the window frames in and put all of the sheet metal inside of the bus.
All right, we are 16 inches higher. Yeah, so we have the jack stands still in as extra and added support, along with these guides on the sides here, and then they're in the back too. It might not look sturdy, but it is. So back here we'll add supports, and we have some of the hat channels in here, thanks to Skoolie.com. 16 inches higher, and we're gonna start welding some, starting with this one. So you can see these ratchet straps back there, and there's also another one up front. All that's doing is just keeping the bus perfectly straight, like in line, as far as not being pushed too much to the back and not being pushed much to forward, and then also side to side. So they're just making sure that these hat channels are straight up and down. Once everything's welded in, we'll be taking those down, and everything will be nice and square. Most of these are welded in, all the hat channels. We took the support down that went across here. That is now down, and we are taking these guides off from both sides, and then we're going to start framing the window that's going to go there and the window that's going to go there.
Dan, what are you doing?
Welding.
We have the back two support beams in, and then there's a beam that goes across up here. It's a 1 inch by 1.5 inch. And then we have this little panel that goes up there. And we got the first panel in the back. And this is where one of the windows is going to go for the bedroom back here. So this is what the inside of this looks like cut out. That's with the sheet metal, and then this is the side without the sheet metal. Most of the rivets are in. Can't put these sets of rivets in right now until we get this panel to overlap. But I did make a template, and you can see I drilled out all the rivet holes on each one of these so that they're perfectly lined up all the way up to this one. And then the next panel we're gonna have to wait, because right here is where the door is gonna be. And these two hat channels are most likely going to be cut out and replaced with 2-inch square tubing. And then the same thing here, this is where that big 5-foot window is going to go, and same thing on the other side. So as we're putting these pieces of sheet metal, they're actually getting tucked in behind this rub rail here, and then they're just going to get riveted on each one of these holes. This is what the inside looks like. In the back here, I still have to put that piece up along the back, but these are the sides, and it is 16 inches higher. He's sleeping again on the job. Told him to clock out. Okay, a lot of big updates. One being we have door, and it's moved. And then also we have the stairs behind. Now, the difficult part with the door, I didn't film any of it. One, because I feel like I would lose my concentration if I'm kind of making measurements and filming at the same time. So I went ahead and did the door, made a lot of measurements ahead of time, cut the door frame down as well. This is a steel frame, not a steel frame, it's a steel door with a wooden frame, and it's got the inside weather stripping. One of the difficult things with the door itself is, I don't know if you can see here, the bus itself, it's flat right here. And then it kind of has an angle, like a 3-degree angle that it goes up where the windows are. Right on the side here, you can see that that angle is the angle that it follows, and the door is completely straight. Now the other side is a little bit better over here. It kind of follows a straight line. And what I did was I removed the hat channel behind here so that the 1 3/4 inch piece of square tubing could follow a line and go all the way up to the top. So the metal door frame was kind of easy. It is 1 3/4 inch that goes up to here, and 1 3/4 inch on this side as well. And this is the original hat channel, and I slid it behind the hat channel and behind this piece here. So that went straight up, and then I did a piece of across from this hat channel all the way to the frame of where the front window is. Cut new pieces of hat channel for here and here for securing the sheet metal on the outside.
So I think this is a good spot to end it for the first half of the roof raise. There's a lot of like smaller parts, like in the front where the old doors were. I had to frame some other things out there, and then also I needed to put all the trim, like I mentioned before, around the door itself. So there's a lot of things like that, and adding the windows in that I'm going to show you guys in the next video. I kind of just wanted to give you the initial roof raise and then the plan of the windows, the framing, and all that stuff on how we made sure that this roof raise went as smooth as possible. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video.